What a beautiful morning out here in Melbourne. Welcome back to the So Far So Good podcast.
Yes.
Gaurav Khazanchi.
Thank you. I'm here with Christopher Coombs, and we're back at So Far So Good recording studio
Have
in
no
Melbourne.
idea at all why we're recording in the morning.
Oh, it's actually the first time we're recording in the morning. We usually record on a weekday evening.
Yeah.
And today's a weekend morning, so...
Pretty crazy. But you're real busy with wedding things for your cousin, isn't that right?
Yeah, man, that's how it is. So, Indian weddings, they go for a week. You gotta be careful.
All right, well, shall we get into it?
Let's get into it.
Hi, Vicky.
So far, so good. So, Chris actually told me something that I'm pretty surprised about. He messaged me and he's like, dude, I watched that movie you told me about.
Yes, as you would have heard in the last podcast, he was telling me to watch True Story because I'm into prison things and whatnot.
And it was based on one of the stories in Banged Up Abroad. So I was like, yeah, he'll totally like this. So what do you think, man?
Yeah, look, pretty good movie. Pretty good movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I thought there was going to be more things happen. Like,
Yeah.
Nothing really happened, but I guess the whole point of it is, the underlining, psychology behind it.
Yeah.
You know, there could be many reasons for what happened between the two of them.
And it is like a story you could tell in 10 minutes, but they obviously had to Hollywoodify it, you know?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Well, you said the same thing about Bird Box. You didn't think anything happened, eh?
Oh, man, that is just a whole nother rubbish. Nah, I'm being serious. Sorry for the spoilers, but I'm going to rant about this. There was so much hype around Bird Box.
Yeah.
And whilst we were actually away in Sri Lanka with about 25 friends.
Yeah.
And everyone was raving on about how good it was. So I was like, bloody hell, alright, I'll watch it. I tried to watch it the whole trip, but obviously we're with people and it was, I didn't want to sit in the corner and watch it.
It took you like 2 weeks to watch it, right?
No, I ended up watching it at the airport before we got the flight to come home.
Ah, smart.
Yeah, so I watched it and... Dude, the first 20, 30 minutes was insane. I was like, this is crazy. Like, this is awesome.
Yeah.
The effects are amazing. The whole story was, like, full building up. And then for the rest of it, it was a bit mellow.
Yeah.
Which, I understand because they're telling the story and all that stuff. And then the end, nothing happened. Literally nothing happened.
Yeah.
I did read something of, why the ending was like that, blah, 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 which explains it.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I'm like, yeah, fair enough. But, man, like, I was just waiting for, like, that big, like, last 10 minutes of craziness.
Yeah. Like, I understood the ending, whatever, symbolic, whatnot.
Yeah.
But I see what you mean. Like, it was pretty straightforward. The first 20 minutes was setting it up to be pretty epic.
Yeah.
But then, yeah, it just kind of went flat. But then I was like, yeah, look, it is a Netflix movie. It's not really the biggest budget movie. I reckon Sandra Bullock kind of saved it as well.
Yeah.
If she wasn't in it, it probably wouldn't have been good. Our friend Peter said the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah, and if they stole the idea off A Quiet Place, they didn't have much time to actually film it.
True.
Which
No,
I
it
was
was
saying-
actually based on a book.
Oh, so it was.
Yeah, so the book was written quite
Because
a
a lot
long
of people
time
were
ago.
saying they took the idea, but then I was thinking, there's no way they could have, like, created the whole movie in that time frame.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, it wasn't stolen, because I was like, dude, this looks exactly like The Quiet Place. Or even The Happening. Have you seen The Happening?
No.
No, it just reminded me of that. But,
Yeah.
it was based on a book which was written before both movies.
Yeah, not bad, not bad.
Yeah. Well, we're getting back into the topic. We've talked about childhood movies. What about our favourite childhood video games?
Yes, the culos.
So just like movies, how Chris hates movies, he also hates video games. So if he doesn't have many suggestions, don't be surprised.
All right. Well, since I don't have any suggestions, how about I kick it off hard with a banger?
Wait, are you gonna make a suggestion?
Yeah.
All right. Let me just tell you how my video game life started.
Okay.
So I never had a video game console for a lot of my life.
Seriously?
Yeah, so I was probably in grade 3 or 4 when I got my own video game thing. So before that, I
Grade
used to
3 or 4. That's actually quite late.
yeah, it's quite late.
So
because
what were you doing up until then?
I'd play at my friend's house and whatnot.
Yeah, okay. fair
So
enough.
shout out to my cousins, Ansh and Rads. I used to borrow their Nintendo 64 when I was younger, and I used to play Banjo-Kazooie. Did you ever play that?
Ah, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're like a
good
bear.
one.
You got your bird companion.
Yeah.
And that was the first one, and I loved it because I loved the idea of connecting it to the TV and just having this huge screen where you could play games on. That was my first really video game experience, and then I later on got a Game Boy Advance and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what's the banger you're going to start off with?
It's an absolute banger. If anyone listening doesn't know it, you're going to have to turn the podcast off right now.
Are we 3, 2, 1-ing this? Do you think I know it? Is it what I'm thinking?
I think you're thinking a different one.
Okay, you're going to say something else.
Should we 3, 2, 1 it anyway?
How many words is yours?
Nah, it gives it away. If we do the 3, 2, 1, we can't give hints.
All right. I think I'm just going to let you tell me.
You don't want to risk it.
Yeah.
Nah, I reckon give it a crack. Give it a crack.
All right, are you ready?
All I'm saying is this is not a hint, but like it was what I said before. Pretty much everyone knows it.
Yeah.
Pretty much everyone.
Yeah.
That's the hint.
I think I've got it.
All right?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Go.
3, 2, 1.
Crash Bandicoot!
Yeah!
I swear we didn't cheat. I could feel the...
You know what? Because I thought you were thinking Pokemon.
Nah. See, I thought I thought Pokemon.
Well, then, that's all right. But yeah, Crash Bandicoot, what an absolute banger. I've pretty much played every single Crash Bandicoot game there is.
Yeah, so Crash Bandicoot was at the top of my list of recommendations and favourite games of my childhood. It was just... I think it was just one of those first games that was equally fun and super difficult. Like,
yeah.
I bought it when it got re-released last year, in 2018. It got re-released on PlayStation 4. And I'm like, dude, this is such a hard game.
That was Crash 3, wasn't it?
It was all three of them. 1, 2,
Oh, it was
3.
all three?
Yeah, all three. The Insane
actually,
Trilogy.
Crash 2 was really hard.
Crash 2 was hard. Dude, Crash 1 was hard.
Yeah.
What was the most difficult level you can think of, if you remember the levels?
Crash 1?
Yeah.
Probably one of the Polar ones, man.
No.
No?
Polar, I think that's in Crash 2.
Nah, they're in Crash 1 as well.
The Polar Bears?
Mm-hmm. No, like, just, like, I mean Polar, like, on the ice.
Oh,
the ones where you go through
yeah,
the ice
true,
and stuff.
because it's slippery. Dude,
Yeah.
hardest one, hands down, is the 2 bridge levels.
Oh, yeah.
They're the worst.
Oh, they are the worst.
And
actually, we were playing that. We played that together. Like, was
yeah,
it last year?
It was last year because I was
Yeah.
trying to get the relic.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I remember you messaging at like 3 a.m. saying, guys, I finally got the relic. And we were all like, shut the hell up.
Oh, man. So we used to have, Chris and I and his brother Tim, we used to have these crash sessions at his house not that long ago. So like 2 or 3 years ago.
It was back when we were in uni because we
Yeah.
had our mate Ryan Kirby over a few times.
Yeah, that's right. But back then, it was so difficult to get your hands on the game because it wasn't re-released. So we had to dig out a PlayStation 1, and we had to dig out the actual game to put it in.
Yeah.
Do you remember when we went all the way to the markets to try and find if anyone could possibly be selling an old PlayStation 1 game?
Was it? No, it was Crash Bash, wasn't it?
That was Crash Bash, yeah.
Yeah.
That was for Crash Bash.
And then ended up being that my brother's best mate had it the whole time.
And we found that out after I ordered online for like $40.
Oh, man, that's
Yeah.
crazy. But that was a good game as well.
Crash Bash was
Crash
fantastic.
Bash was one of my favourites. I used to play with my mate from primary school.
Yeah.
I used to play that all up until like towards the end of primary school.
Yeah. Well, I never actually played that in my childhood, Crash Bash.
Really?
So when I played at your house that time, that was the first time I
I
played
grew
it.
up playing it. It was the best game because it was multiplayer, man.
Yeah.
It was just like
I
mini
know.
games. It wasn't like a full storyline.
Yeah, so if you haven't played it before, it's like a Crash Bandicoot version of Mario Party.
Yeah.
If you haven't played Mario Party, it's just like multiplayer mini games. So like,
Yeah.
4 corners or keep the ball up in the air, something like that. So yeah, they were always good.
Man, we should play Crash Bash.
We should have a live stream Crash Bash sesh as a whole episode.
Oh man, that would be heckers.
Because it's 4-player.
That's true.
That was 4-player, right?
Yeah. Because you can go 2 vs 2.
2 vs 2. Because I remember, because it came on PlayStation 1, and PlayStation 1 was only 2-player, and you had to get that separate attachment to plug in 4 controllers.
I'm just trying to think. Is it definitely 4-player? Can you definitely have 4 controllers connected? Oh, we'll figure it
Dude,
out.
surely.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah,
Maybe we'll get Ryan Kirby down for that one.
Yeah, Kirby.
Shout out to Ryan Kirby.
He's got his own YouTube channel, Enjoy Your Game.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, posts a lot of good content. But yeah, so Crash Bash, what a game! I remember I was so grateful when you introduced that to me. But
Yeah, so who introduced it to you?
yeah, you. I'm admitting.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm admitting it. Straight
Everyone
up.
hear that for the record that I introduced this game to him.
One game.
Okay, thank you very much.
But I remember I showed you Twin Sanity, Crash Bandicoot Twin Sanity, and you weren't a big fan of that.
Twin Sanity. Oh, that was on the car?
No, that was when you have like Crash and Neo, and you're like attached to each other.
Yeah.
And then like when you spin, you're spinning Cortex around, and it was like it was like 3-dimensional levels.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was more like, it's not like the traditional Crash.
Yeah,
You know what
I think that's why you didn't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But good game. I loved it just because it was Crash. And that was that Crash Team Racing.
I was just about to say that.
You loved that.
Literally just about to say that.
Yeah.
No, I remember I used to, because I used to play Crash on the PlayStation, and my parents would be like, you can have 1 hour at this time or whatever.
Yeah.
And I used to wake up on Saturday mornings, wake up early just to play it.
So you'd wake up on Saturday, not watch cartoons, but play games.
Yes.
What a decision to make.
Crash Team Racing, man.
Yeah, good game.
It was an awesome game. The nostalgia, man.
Yeah.
Just hits you. Now
Crash
I
Team
feel like
Racing was
playing.
very good.
Aren't they re-releasing a new version or something?
Yes, they are. They're going to do it. It's official. They're officially re-releasing Crash Team
Do
Racing.
we know when?
I think it's sometime in 2019.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, or I hope so.
Yeah, solid.
But yeah, so did you ever play Mario Kart?
Yeah.
Yeah. What did you like
Bloody
better?
oath.
What did you like better?
What, Crash Team Racing or Mario Kart?
Yeah.
Oh man, that is a tough choice. Very tough choice. Well, I played Crash Team Racing first,
Okay.
so I'm gonna have to say Crash Team Racing.
I feel like I've played Mario Kart more, so I'm going to have to say Mario Kart.
I feel like Mario Kart was before Crash Team Racing. Would that be right? It seems like it's...
Probably, because it came out on all the Nintendos,
Yeah.
like GameCube and all of that.
I would presume it was released first.
Yeah.
So I'd just be worried that, the Crash creators kind of stole the idea.
Yeah, nah, dude, there was heaps of racing games. I feel like the template for racing games was all the same, and then it was just like fill in your characters.
Yeah, okay, that's
Because
fair.
did you ever play Looney Tunes Racing?
No.
Loved that game so much.
Is that pretty much the same as Mario Kart?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And that you could have those battles as well. If you want to race, you could battle people and you can kill their lives. It was so much fun. It was on PlayStation 1 too. I used to play that with my sisters all the time.
All right, I've got a quick update for you. I've just had a Google.
Yeah.
Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled will be released on June 21, 2019 for PS4, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, boy! That's this year.
That is crazy.
Oh man,
That
we're gonna
is
have more
5
catch-up.
months away?
Yeah.
Literally from tomorrow. 5 months away.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy.
That's very good. I'm so excited. Dude, the excitement I had for the Insane Trilogy, when I went and bought it at the shop, he's like, dude, we sold way more than we expected. I'm like, how did you not expect to sell out of these?
Yeah.
Like, everyone was pumped for it. And it was the nostalgia, man.
Yeah.
It was the
100%.
nostalgia. It was all so good. I still haven't completed it 100%.
So which Crash is your favorite out of all of them?
I'm going to have to go with probably Crash 3. Like, apart from the original, because everyone loves the original, if I had to pick another one, I'll go Crash 3. Actually, did you ever play Crash Tag Team Racing?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's where you could you could fuse your car with someone else.
That's what I was thinking when you were saying Twin Sanity.
Oh.
Yes, Crash, yeah.
Tag Team Racing was
play that.
very fun.
I didn't
That was
play it
4
as
player
much.
as well.
I didn't play it as much, but I definitely played it a bit.
Yeah. Great game.
If you ask me what my favorite is, it depends on the criteria.
What?
Depends on the criteria. If I say quality of game,
Yeah.
I would have to say Crash 3.
Yeah.
But if I say fun, I would have to say Crash Bash.
Yeah.
Because, you get to play with people.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of that co-op stuff, man.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen enough these days.
No,
It's all online. They always
Yeah.
push for online.
Yeah, and it's like you're not with the person.
Exactly.
You're just like talking over the headset, which is cool. But You can't beat being with someone in the
Yeah.
same room, enjoying it, having the same atmosphere.
And how good was screen cheating?
Yeah, I mean, you can't really do that on Crash Bash because it's just one screen.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Man, I really want to play Crash Bash right now.
Check it out, guys. Crash Bash. It's the place to be.
I might ditch cricket and we'll play Crash Bash after this. What do you reckon?
Yeah. No, you got to hit a few runs, bro.
Oh, far out. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. On what portable console did you have?
Portable was always Game Boy, man.
Game Boy? What did you start with? Did you start with like the Game Boy Color?
Yeah, Game Boy Color.
Yeah.
We had a yellow one.
Really? Not
Yellow
bad at all.
exterior.
I started with
Actually, no, sorry. I had a yellow exterior. My brother had a teal exterior.
Oh wow.
I remember that was when I learnt the colour teal. Because of the colour of his Game Boy.
Well done. Teal is actually one of my favorite colors.
Yeah, it's not a bad colour.
Yeah, it's a good color.
Yeah. Actually, that pop character right behind you is teal. The one in the middle.
He's pointed at Abe Sapien. If everyone's seen Hellboy, the Abe Sapien character.
Yeah, you can tell
They're
how
actually
weird
remaking
this
Hellboy.
room is.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. It's full of colors, which is good.
Nah, what did you say?
With the Game Boy colors, I actually really liked the look of them. Just the look of even now, it
just
looks
like-
it fits perfectly.
Yeah, and it just looks like an OG gaming console.
Yeah, yeah,
You know, like a raw console.
yeah.
Like everything new today is all with the new technology and everything. It's too like futuristic.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not as, you know, OG.
Yeah, big fan of the Switch though. I'm a big fan of the Nintendo Switch.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's pretty cool.
Engineering masterpiece.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And how you can pull out different parts of the controller.
Yeah,
have
exactly.
I was just thinking, wow.
Yeah, like whoever came
Next
up,
level.
like split the one controller into two controllers, genius. But yeah, so like I said earlier, my first portable console was the Game Boy Advance. I remember when I was buying it in the shop, the lady was like, "Okay, so I finally convinced, like I was finally allowed to buy a Game Boy." So I went to the shop with my mum, and then the shop lady's like, so I thought I had done my research, but I guess I was just researching the Game Boy Advance. And the lady at the shop's like, "Okay, so are you planning on buying the Game Boy Advance or the Game Boy Advance SP?" Do you remember that one?
Ooh, yeah.
It's like a flip one.
Yep.
And I was like, no, of course the Game Boy Advance. Because for some reason I thought that was a newer one.
Okay.
And anyway, I regretted it later, but fixed the problem later on.
Hang on a second. So you bought the Game Boy Advance?
Yeah.
Oh, you rookie! Oh man, I had the Game Boy SP. That was definitely my favorite.
You had it?
Out of all of them.
Fair enough.
Even the newer ones, like the newer ones are just too. I don't know, man. It's too with the touch screen and everything. It's too much, honestly. Like fantastic technology and all that. Well done, Nintendo. But it's too much. The SP was like just a step up from the Game Boy Color and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But
Because it had the
super
backlight
quality,
and
man.
everything, and it was very compact and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the flip screen made it so small, fit in your pocket.
That's true. It was good. I loved my Game Boy. I took it everywhere. And I swear everyone that had the Game Boy Advance had the same problem. Where, you know the battery piece at the back? There's like a battery cover. That always broke.
Yeah,
It
always.
always broke. I don't know why.
Yeah, everyone's Game Boy, they just play it without the back cover.
Yeah, or just
Always.
it's full of sticky tape.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good. I think...
So you got your Game Boy in grade 3, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. So do you think this is why you love video games so much, is because you didn't have access to it for so long, up until grade 3?
Damn, that's deep.
Because I'm thinking, I always had Game Boys and games or whatever.
Yeah.
So it was just like, I was always there. So I just, to love it, I would play it, but I would only get like an hour per night or something. Because my parents wanted me to do other things.
Yeah,
you know?
of course. Yeah,
Fair enough. But that's what I'm thinking. Maybe that's why you love it so much, because it wasn't there for you.
Dude, that's deep, man. Dude, probably. But I was always... Like, I always wanted it so bad. Like, I'd watch people play games and I'd be like, oh, like, this looks so much fun. I want to do it. So, I reckon it goes hand in hand, both of them together. Yeah. But, like, it was the best when you just be on a long drive and you've got your Game Boy with you.
Oh, 100%.
That was the best. That was the best feeling.
Yeah.
I had, like, so many random games before I got games that was so expensive. Games that was super expensive took me a while to get. So I used to play like games like Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Wow.
And Planet of the Apes. It was the games. Yeah.
Planet of the Apes. Oh, okay, yeah. I played a similar one.
Yeah.
Called Rampage.
Yes.
You play that?
Yeah, I played
Yeah.
that. I played it on the... So, you know, before the Game Boy Color, how there was the Game Boy?
Yeah.
I used to play it on that. Once again, I used to borrow it from my cousin.
Yeah. Nah, because I had the Game Boy at the start, and
Yeah.
we had so many random games, and
Yeah.
the games are like big blocks to
Yeah, they
stick
were
in.
like, yeah. It was like a
Huge.
brick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now they're just like as small as an SD card now.
Oh,
Crazy.
the changes.
Yeah.
Have you seen the Rampage movie?
No. Oh,
Yeah.
that's with The Rock, yeah?
Yeah,
Nah,
yeah.
I haven't seen it.
I was
heard it
happy,
rubbish.
Yeah, it's exactly what you expect.
Well, not rubbish, but like I heard it wasn't that great.
Yeah, it's just like one of those action movies, whatnot. But it's a cool like reference to the game and whatnot.
Yeah.
So it was fun to watch. It's not in my top 10 or anything. But yeah, maybe check it out.
What other random games did you have?
So many random ones. But I remember I was so happy when I finally got my first ever Super Mario game on Game Boy.
Super Mario?
Yeah,
Which game?
I think it was Super Mario World 2.
Dude, I played the exact same one.
Legit?
Yes.
You played a game?
Yeah. Nah, I actually played heaps of games growing up, man.
Yeah.
But this Mario 2...
Super Mario World 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had that.
That was so much fun.
Pretty hard game, man.
Yeah, it's hard. I remember, I think it was one of the last levels. You had to beat Bowser, but he's almost impossible to beat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's so hard to beat.
He's really...
But that's what makes games so good is when they're hard.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Yeah.
If it's too easy, then you just fly through and...
Yeah, and you just finish it straight up. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's... Yeah. And dude, I reckon 100%, like, it shaped us as humans. It shaped our minds and our
Well, it
thinking.
shaped you because up until grade 3 you were craving it so hard. And then, I'm telling you, that's why you love video games so much.
Dude, possibly. But even to this day, I love them.
Yeah, I know. But
You don't love them
that's
as
why.
much.
Nah, because, I mean, I'd rather be spending my time doing other things.
Yeah.
No, I just honestly think it's a waste of time.
But
the
if you're having
honest
fun,
reason.
it's not a waste of time.
No, I know. But that's why I like games like Crash Bash when you can play with someone. 'Cause
Yeah,
then
fair
you're
call,
still
fair
like...
call.
I don't know, you're still like socializing. Whereas I don't want to sit in my room and just play a game for 3 hours
Yeah.
by myself.
But it's the same as like watching a show for like 3 hours, but you're just playing a game instead.
Yeah, but a show might give you knowledge. So it's not a waste of time.
Not when you're watching How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah,
What knowledge?
heaps of knowledge, man.
We can talk about that one time. That was my Game Boy Advance life.
Man, I had so many more games on Game Boy Advance. Did you not play Paperboy?
No.
Paperboy, oh
Paperboy?
man. Such a good game. I
Wait.
can't even remember what you do.
Are
But...
you talking about Super Mario Paper?
No. It's just Paperboy.
What do you do?
Paperboy.
Are you made out of paper?
No, it's like a kid on a bike and he's like doing the paper out thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And you gotta like, I don't know, you gotta like throw the paper into the right house and I don't know, it's funny.
That does sound kind of fun.
It was
I
actually
did
a
have,
pretty cool
I had
game.
some random fishing game.
Fishing game.
Yeah, but those sort of
that
games,
sounds
like
so cool.
I just couldn't figure out how to work it, like how to play it properly. Like there was a golf game,
Golf game.
which surprisingly got very addictive. Like I
Yeah?
started loving that game. Like I figured out how to work it, and then the game was good.
Yeah, solid. Nah, but that fishing game, I don't know, man. Sounds kind of boring. But I do want to go fishing. You want to go fishing?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, come man. I went heaps times last summer, but actually, when I say heaps, it was probably 3.
I've been once in my life, and I caught
Once in your
a
life.
fish.
I got 2 rods, man, so we'll head out, man.
Yeah, done. We'll do a live app while fishing.
Yeah?
Yeah, love it.
You going to
Love
bring all the gear?
Yeah.
It's going to be so bad because we're not going to catch anything.
Nah. Or we could catch some Pokemon.
Oi!
Oi!
Magic up.
What was your first Pokemon game?
Blue.
Blue on
Pokemon
Game Boy
Blue.
Color.
Yeah.
Wow, mine was Leaf Green on Game Boy
Actually,
Advance.
no, it wasn't. Was it Game Boy Color?
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
because it was black and white. So it was just Game Boy.
Oh wow,
Dude, I had it when it was just Game Boy, man.
that's crazy.
Yeah. Because I had blue. There was no color. Oh, actually,
Oh yeah, on Advance it was Sapphire. No, Color.
no, it's not Game Boy. It wasn't Game Boy Color. It was just Game Boy.
The first Game Boy, like the big
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was just Game Boy. Like, it had a bit of color because it would be like black and white and grey and blue. So it didn't actually have color for everything, but it was just like everything was slightly bluish because you had blue. And then if you had red, everything was like slightly red.
Yeah. Dude, are you sure that wasn't on the Game Boy Color? Because even though it was a Game Boy Color, it was still not that full of color.
Yeah,
I can't, because I know. Yeah, look, yeah. Because Game Boy Color had the big square block games, right?
Yeah.
And the Game Boy Advance had the little rectangle ones.
So then what did the actual Game Boy have?
It was like a bigger block than the Game Boy Color.
May have been the color, but I do remember Pokemon like red, blue, and all that.
Yeah.
They didn't have color. Like they were just, and then if you had yellow, everything was like just slightly yellow tinted. Like,
yeah.
But it was black and white.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Because when they started getting like the cooler colors, like Sapphire, Ruby, Emerald, all those gems, I remember that being on the Game Boy Advance.
Yeah.
And that's why my first one was Leaf Green.
Yeah, it must have been Game Boy Color actually. Must have been.
I remember buying Leaf Green off a friend for like $20.
Leaf Green.
Yeah.
Oh, I hated the Leaf Green and Fire Red ones.
What?
Because you know when you finish the game and you got to go to like all these islands and stuff.
Yeah,
Dude, that was just the worst thing ever. I had to get one of my mates from primary school to come over and like show me what to do. It was just ridiculous. What do you do?
Yeah, it's tough because that's when the whole Mewtwo story started.
Yeah, and that was back when we didn't have like Google where we could just say, "Oh, what's the next step?"
That's true.
Like not necessarily to cheat, but at least just to
like a
what's
guide,
next,
like
and then you'll figure it out from there.
You'd have to go on the internet and find like a legitimate walkthrough that wouldn't be in the first 3 searches of your Google.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
It was terrible.
What a life.
But I played Pokemon Sapphire a lot.
Ah, Sapphire. That was
Sapphire. I caught all the Pokemon.
Yeah.
And Pokemon Blue. I caught
all of them.
Pokemon. Yeah.
How many was that in Sapphire? Like 300?
Well, I'm not. In Sapphire they had all the updated Pokemon.
Yes,
and then
Gen
at
1
some
and Gen
point
2.
they bring back in Gen 1. I didn't catch Gen 1. It was just all the Gen 2.
Ah, okay,
Yeah.
I see.
And then in Pokemon Blue, I caught all of them.
Wow, man.
Because what I did was, I got, I bought Pokemon Red, and then I played it on my brother's Game Boy, so that I could get the Pokemon that you can't get in Blue. Because you can only get some in Red, some in Blue.
Yeah.
So I got all the ones I could get in Red, traded it over, and then I ended
with
up
like those
catching all of them.
gigantic wires.
Yeah. And
Oh.
then I remember we had a garage sale.
Yeah.
And I was trying to sell all my games.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not going to play them anymore. And I was selling the Blue as if I was like, has a save game and caught all the Pokemon.
Did you sell it?
Like nah.
Oh.
No one bought any of it.
Dude, you got to market it a bit better.
Yeah, I know,
You caught
right?
them all. How's your Pokemon Go career going?
Pokemon Go, gave that up, man.
No, you started again.
That was
remember?
good fun. No, I literally just started that one night because Dayan and Ben were playing it. We went to dinner. Dayan and Ben were both playing it, and I was like, fine, I'll download it.
Yeah.
And then we just played it like just that night.
Yeah.
And then, yeah.
You don't have to be embarrassed, man.
I've uninstalled it. You can check my phone, man.
Nah, there's no time to do that. I
Oh,
know
no,
it's on there.
still installed. Alright, watch. You can be my witness. I'm uninstalling right now.
Oh my god, he actually uninstalled it.
It's gone.
It looks like all your Pokemon have Goad.
Nah, but that was actually a pretty fun game.
Yeah,
It was good for socializing and getting out and things like that.
Yeah. And the amount of like conversations you have with your friends about this is what you do and this is how you do. There's always that one friend that knew everything and how to do everything. Yeah, I remember
On
that
Pokemon
one friend.
Go or
No. In like Pokemon the games.
Yeah.
They just knew how to do everything. Like that's the friend you go to. You'd be like, dude, how do I cash this thing? Oh, you got to go here and you got to do this, and that's how you get it. Yeah,
Which sucks nowadays because you just Google it.
Yeah.
So it's not the same. But
Imagine if those friends like started their own sort of payment method there and monetize their knowledge.
yeah.
Genius.
Oh, well, Some people just want to do it for the fun, not the money.
I'm just saying it's an idea. What about later on now 3DSs? I know it wasn't really in our childhood, but it kind of ties in.
3DS.
So me and Chris both went out and bought Nintendo 3DSs so that we could play Pokemon X and Y. Because that was like a huge deal. Like that was when everyone was going crazy because the Pokemon actually battle, like they fight. It's just a more like modern version of Pokemon. Good graphics, super fun.
Oh yeah, it was just like when you do an attack, like you actually see the attack.
You actually see the attack,
that's right.
yeah. So great game actually. I remember in X and Y. So we made sure we got the different one. I got Y, and you got X.
I got X, yeah.
In the end, I ended up having 6 level 100s with the full love hearts.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good on you, man. Good on you. Nah, seriously.
No, it's because I went to India for like 2 months, and then there was so much free time there.
You know how they did the whole Pokemon actually battling thing?
Yeah.
I ended up turning it off because it took way too much time.
Yeah, I remember you telling me.
You turned it off as well, yeah?
Nah, I didn't.
What?
Yeah, I'm there for
It
the full
wastes
experience.
so much time, man.
Yeah, I know.
But every time an attack, you don't want to see the whole thing play out.
That's true.
Like, it's cool. at the start, but then it's kind of pointless.
Yeah.
Good marketing
It did take
tool.
a while.
Good marketing tool, though.
You know what was good, though? The 4v4 online battles you could do.
Yeah,
That was so much fun.
We got randoms. One of the guys from high school.
Yeah.
Daniel Ando, remember?
Yeah, Ando.
Ando. Oh, mate, shout out to Ando.
Was he the one with the Blastoise that would just kill everyone with his surf?
Dude, he had like a Blastoise. He had a Charizard, which he named Bernard. Remember?
What?
Don't you remember that?
Nah.
I don't know, but when I saw it, I was like, that is just so true. Like, Charizard looks like a Bernard.
He does look like a Bernard.
Doesn't he?
I'm my mind blown right now.
Yeah.
He does look like a Bernard. What does Blastoise look like?
Blastoise. Looks like a Bruce.
Yeah, well done. What about Venusaur?
Venusaur?
I'll go on Venusaur.
Go.
Boris.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Boris, Bernard, they're all bees.
Oh. Yeah, the bees.
Yeah, the bees.
Nah, good stuff. But then the newest Pokemon, which I bought you for your birthday last year, and you didn't even play it.
I haven't played it yet.
Wow.
I haven't played it
He
yet.
hasn't. I bought it for him literally a year ago.
Sun and Moon?
Mm.
Which one did you have?
The one that you didn't have.
I had Sun. You got me Sun.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I must have Moon then.
And the one before that, Omega Ruby and
Yeah. Oh, I love
Omega
that
Sapphire?
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Sapphire was my favourite game out of all of them.
Yeah.
So I love that one, man.
You were mad pumped for that, I remember.
Yeah, I was so pumped for that.
I got the Ruby and you got the Sapphire one. Yeah.
Yeah,
that was good
awesome.
fun. Did they have the same starters in that one?
Uh,
Or did they do the same thing where you have two starters again?
no, they had the same starters.
So it's like Trico and whatnot.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
very good.
Can't remember which one was my go-to.
I
Obviously, wasn't the water one because the legendaries are water.
I mixed and matched a
about that
bit,
one.
so yeah.
Yeah, good stuff, man.
So yeah, I've got to play this new one, but yeah.
Are you gonna play it?
Yeah, 100%.
I love how you say you're gonna do things, but you never do them.
I always do it. Remember when I said I want to start a podcast?
Yeah, but yeah, fickle.
Yeah, that's right.
That's the one thing you actually did.
No. There's a lot more. But yeah. So I think that's the latest of Pokemon's.
So what was your favourite?
Apart from my first, which was Leafy Green, I really did like X and Y.
Okay.
Because I didn't play many of the other ones on Game Boy.
Yeah, that's
Because,
true.
dude, it takes you like a whole year to finish that game.
Which one?
Like any of them.
Yeah, X and Y took a while, actually.
X and Y took a long
What I
time.
did like about X and Y is, you know how they had the roller skating instead of the bike?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then you also had a bike.
Oh no,
in the
they
end?
also had the bike. So
Yeah.
they had the roller skates so that when you're in the town and stuff, you can actually go faster.
Yeah.
Which I like because I like doing things quick.
Yeah, you didn't have Professor Oak saying, you can't do that right now.
Yeah. Exactly.
That was good. What about on 3DS? Did we played Mario Kart on the 3DS?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Love Mario
The
Kart.
remember before that when I found out you had a Wii, which you got from your auntie or something, but you never played, and you had Mario Kart, and we would play Mario Kart online all the time? This was during uni.
So what happened was, I think it was actually my grandpa. He got it he won it or got it for free or something.
Yeah.
And then just gave it to us because obviously he's not going to play it.
Yeah.
I think it was him. I'll find out.
Yeah.
But yeah, we basically, he just gave it to us. It was good times.
There was this one time we also do co-op. So Chris came over once, and we moved the Wii to my room so that we wouldn't disturb because it was like 12 a.m. And then we were versing. We were doing a team race, and we were versing all these people all over the world. Anyway, we swore they were like hacking or something because they were going way too fast.
Yeah.
And then in the second or third race, we smashed them. Like we both came first and second. And then Chris jumped for joy. Like, he jumped as high as he could.
I remember this.
And his head hit the lamp, which is under the ceiling fan, and it just smashed. So his head smashed the ceiling lamp.
And at this point, it's like 1 a.m.
Yeah. But
Gaurav's mum runs in. And she's like,
we were
what the hell happened?
We were just so happy that we won that we couldn't even care about the light.
Oh, no one gave a crap about that light, man.
Nah, it's still gone. I don't have one.
Oh, dude, not good. Good for the memories, man. Just for the memories. You look at your roof and you're like, that time.
Yeah.
Man, they were seriously hacking. How were they going that fast?
Yeah, it was next level. They were like teleporting. It was never versed someone overseas.
Man, do you know what was the worst and the worst
Okay.
level on Mario Kart? The worst level.
I think I know it.
3, 2, 1.
Rainbow
Rainbow
Road.
Road.
Dude,
The worst.
I'm
Seriously,
pretty sure.
I hated that level.
I'm pretty sure that's made to be the worst level.
And that was the level where we thought they were hacking because
Yeah.
they were just flying.
They
through.
they were teleporting. They
Literally,
were not even
like
playing.
they were like not even on the track. They were like slightly in the air.
Yeah.
I swear.
I swear as well.
But
Look,
then again, like
it could have been a connection problem, but I doubt it.
you know the whole hacking thing.
Yeah.
It just makes no sense.
It doesn't
'Cause
make sense.
How do you have fun, like when you're hacking?
Yeah, why hack?
It's like cheating in anything, like
Yeah.
in sport or anything like that. Like how, like it's just not fun.
Yeah.
I would rather lose. Okay, let's say I'm playing. Thinking of a sport where you can cheat easily. Anyway, whatever.
Cricket.
I would
you know?
rather lose by 2 points and not cheat than
Yeah.
win by 2 points and cheat.
100%. Because it's not the same feeling. You're like, damn, like I didn't
Yeah.
really win.
And at least you know, you would rather in anything, man. I would hate cheating.
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah. And then when you win, you're not satisfied at all.
Nah. Like it's how could I don't understand it.
Yeah.
Don't understand it. Like if you've got your hacks on Mario Kart to just win your race, you're just sitting back not even playing the game. The whole fun comes from increasing your skills and winning.
Very true. Very true. And you're not learning anything.
Nah, exactly.
You're not improving.
Yeah.
And that's the main thing.
Okay, not a console game, but we both played it a lot. Like hours. You more than me, if anything.
Really?
Yeah.
Not a console game.
Video game. On the computer.
Oh, God, don't bring up this, man.
Do you know it?
Bloody hell, yes.
3.
Wait, you sucked at it?
No way, I was decent, man.
Nah, you suck.
You can't, it's hard to suck at the game. He doesn't know. I don't
Nah,
think he
you
knows
just
it.
didn't play it enough.
Yeah, I didn't play
I
it
know
much
the
of it.
game.
Alright, 3, 2, 1.
Maple Story.
Yes!
Man,
Maple
that is
Story.
3 out of 3.
Maple Story is on the top 5 of my list of my favorite childhood games.
Yeah, I played that way too much, man.
The first time I played it was in year 9, actually.
Yeah, same.
Year 9?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So our friend Ricky, do you remember Ricky?
Yeah.
Ricky was like, download this game, blah, 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 blah. And I downloaded it. I was so lost at the start because Maple Story is this huge MMORPG and it just, you really do need help at the start.
Yeah.
First time you play it. So anyway, so I started, I'm like, I have no idea what's going on. Then Ricky joined in the game online and he guided me through it. And then that's when I leveled up to do my first job, which was like a magician, wizard. And from then on, I fell in love with it. I was like, this is so much fun.
Yeah.
We would play for hours.
It's seriously the best game.
We would all play for hours.
I used to play with Ricky, like, it would just be us two. We would have, like, we'd be speaking over
Skype
like
or something?
MSN? Or
Yeah,
Skype, yeah.
MSN.
We'll just do that. We'll be talking and then playing the game, like, just hours, man.
Yeah,
Crazy.
yeah.
But the best part about that game was what are they called? Party quests.
Oh, yes.
So we could all, like, play, like, a mission. We could all do a mission together.
Yeah.
And there was probably, 4 people plus.
Yeah.
And we could also have other randoms in our team.
Other randoms.
So much fun.
So you'd get all your friends in and then you do the whole quest together. Like, it's a team quest. Oh, such good times. You know what my favorite part of that game was? The music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The music is just amazing.
The music is nostalgic.
But what I hate is how they made it like they changed the whole game and they made it too easy.
Now it's too easy.
Whereas I liked it when it was hard because it used to be really hard.
It used to be difficult.
Well, not difficult, but it just took a long time to level up.
Yeah, yeah.
Which I enjoyed because
Like,
that was the grind about it.
That was the grind. Yeah, it was a whole grinding. Well, it would take like a week to get to level 30.
Yeah, exactly.
And now it takes you like a couple hours.
You know what? My next door neighbor showed me this game.
Yes.
He showed me the game, and then I started playing it, blah, blah, blah. And then I started bringing it up to everyone at high school.
Yeah.
And then a few of them, like Ricky and a few other people, were like, oh, I used to play that.
Oh.
And then I thought, wow, well, let's get it. And then I got to say, I got everyone onto it.
All right.
I did, man.
You got the whole school onto it.
No, not the whole school. But I got like Ricky, you, Tanan,
Ben.
a few other people, man.
Who else played?
Ben
went
Ben
next
loved
level. Ben used to play the whole night.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
And then one of our other mates, he spent like so much money on the game.
Oh, yeah. Well, like $300 in a month or something.
Yeah, crazy.
Because you can spend real money to get fake money to use in the game.
Yeah, or you could spend money to get costumes,
Yeah.
weapons, things like that.
Crazy stuff.
I never spent any money on it.
I never spent any
Which,
real money.
thinking back, like, I mean, the game's free to download.
Yeah.
So if you spent like, let's say $50 on the game to get something, it's not that big of a deal.
But
Because
that's
you
when it
got the game for
starts.
free.
Like, you're like,
Yeah, I know.
$50, I can do it
But I
again.
remember when we played Combat Arms. Yeah. We played Combat Arms, which is just like a shooting game. And I bought a sniper with like my actual money, which was $30. $30.
Damn, that's expensive.
But think about it. The game was free.
Yeah.
I spent $30 on this sniper, and I have the sniper forever. I mean, the game's shut down now.
Because I remember...
But when I played, like, I was thinking, well, it's $30, and I have it forever.
But the game's shut down now.
Yeah, but for the whole time I played the game.
Yeah, no, that's a fair call. So you pretty much bought the game for $30 and you had a lifetime.
Exactly.
No, it's true.
So that's the way I
I'll
thought
agree with
about
that.
it, which
Yeah.
is not that bad.
Yeah.
But then if you spend hundreds and hundreds, obviously you're cooked.
Yeah. I think I've spent $10 real money once on a game.
On what game?
Hearthstone.
Oh yeah.
The card game.
Yeah, I never played that.
The Blizzard card game.
Yeah, I never played that
I think it was like $10 to buy like 5 decks, and I got some really good cards.
Yeah, nice one.
So that was worth it, but I wouldn't do it again.
Yeah, solid.
Yeah. Good times. But Combat Arms, we used to have little LAN parties with that too.
Oh, good times.
I used to come back to yours, and we'd play there. LAN parties were the best. We used to have LAN parties with MapleStory too.
Yeah, so much fun.
Yeah.
And that's what was good about these games, is it brought your friends together and all that stuff.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
what it's all about.
It's all about the happiness and the joy that you have as a family. Yeah,
And it creates that bond between you and your friends, and
that's true.
And it creates lifelong lasting friendship.
Just like your lifelong lasting sniper rifle.
That's right. Right up until the game got shut down.
Yeah.
Good
Poor
times.
guy.
Great classic hits.
Well, saying that, guys, thanks for listening once again. That's some of that's a handful of our favorite childhood games.
Yeah, to be honest, they're the top ones.
Yeah.
There's so much more.
There's so many more, but they are definitely the highlights.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Look, if you have any other suggestions, then please write to us, comment, sofarsogood@gmail.com or sofarsogood.podbean.com. Hit us up. We are real people.
Jump on our Instagram as well, So Far So Good Podcast. There's some nice pics coming out. You can see what we look like behind these beautiful voices.
Yep, beautiful voices with kind of beautiful faces.
That's right. All right, well, thanks again for listening, everyone, and we'll see you next time.
Latest.